Alright. So last we had left off, both Skiagrel and Medrash had gone into the dream planes, and encountered different variants of their dream. Medrash, you were already familiar with yours, but again, you essentially re-witnessed the day that your friend and the crown prince that you were meant to protect was slain. But you realized that this was a dream, and you walked away and let him die again. And at the very end, and you also met Medrash's father, and found out where Medrash was because he was stationed as a guard where you lived. Yes, okay, so then you met Medrash, and then together, combined, with a little bit of provoking, you were able to pull Aeronoxus out into the real world, where you guys proceeded to beat the fuck out of him until he died. So, quite literally, we had left off with you watching the very angry Dragonborn sit on top of this purple skeleton and smash his face in with her fists until a dark ichor ooze, kind of viscous liquid, leaked from the skeleton and it was no more alive. So, everybody, roll me your initiatives.
15.
12. 7.
I seem to have lost. It's been so long since we've done this, I fucking lost all my shit.
I don't have the dice out yet. We should do it in the app. I got a 1.
Okay.
10.
Some low rollers today. Logan, you got 15, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So...
I always use my little spinny dice.
Who got 12?
Me.
Right? Katie, you got 10, right?
Yes.
And then Ash got 7. And Nick. Okay. So, Logan, you're actually... What's up?
Do you know where on this website it says how many sneak attack dice I get? Because I heard that I didn't know until last session that I went.
You can search and just search sneak attack.
Because it should be in, like, the blurb of sneak attack, I think, when it levels up the dice. By how many?
Sneak attack column of the rogue features table.
That'll be what you want.
Yeah, I'll just gotta find that.
Okay. Will you search for that? Are we good to start up, you think?
Yes.
Okay. Logan, you're actually starting us off this time.
Oh boy.
I don't think you've ever started us off.
There's a reason for that.
Okay. So, you have destroyed the monster. Essentially, your brother. You have put it to rest, and you now are left with this disgusting mess of... I lost the fucking page where I had your initial. Of essentially what would kind of be considered blood of a god, but not quite blood. And instead of the regular winding thread that you're used to seeing out of humans, you see kind of this thread. I actually, like, does this picture exist? You see kind of a thread of like a darker, more deeper purplish color kind of hovering and kind of just located in the chest of the monster that, or the Aeon that Ash had so graciously cracked open.
Nice.
What would you like to do?
Um. So I just kind of investigate the corpse. Is
Okay.
anything worthwhile in it?
You notice that after it had stripped down to the phase of being the purple skeleton that it became, there was nothing, in terms of physical value. It is quite literally just a purple, glowy skeleton. Other than that thread that is from its cracked open chest, there is, like, nothing. Other than, I guess, the ichor, if you wanted to bottle that for whatever reason.
Not gonna lie, the way you say that makes it sound like you want us to bottle it.
I don't
I'm
know,
just-
like, it low-key might be
Just
potentially valuable.
Just throwing it out there
Yeah,
that
I
that
mean-
is an option.
Ichor of an Aeon is probably not useless, right?
Probably.
Fuck it, let's bottle up some Ichor.
All right. How many bottles would you like to bottle?
How many of us are there? 5?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we could do just 5 and give one to everybody.
Sounds good. As you go to bottle up this ichor, you kind of notice that it's almost like a gooey sort of, like almost like living slime, where it understands and responds to your touch, but it doesn't exactly move or do anything. And as you hovel it into the little bottles, it kind of just sits there, but you can see it kind of slowly undulating.
Nice.
Almost like it's breathing.
That's not creepy at all. Just gonna put that in the bag and ignore it.
Right.
And I guess also hand out the other ones to everybody else.
All
so they
right.
have one.
Everybody, you get a bottle of ichor! Whippy! Okay. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
I guess I'll... Did I already pull the thread? Or
No.
is that still there? Okay. I'll pull the thread. Feels appropriate.
Okay. Roll me a con save.
Ooh, okay. 17.
Okay. You pull on this thread, and the memories and the lives and the dreams of everybody that Aeronoxus has ever eaten or even so much as graced at to absorb into power comes rushing through your skull. It is a slam wave after slam wave of hopes and dreams and depressing memories and torments, and it is such an emotional burden on your mind that you start to get a little bit lightheaded, being almost overwhelmed with such a threat of emotion and just so much pain.
Yikes.
And as you
That
keep...
is
Sorry, continue?
a lot. Damn.
And as you continue to pull at this thread, you kind of notice that the purple of this thread starts melding with your hands.
I feel like I should stop then. That doesn't seem like a good thing.
Roll me a will check.
Oh, will check?
Be a d20.
Does he
Okay.
add anything to it, like intelligence or wisdom?
Nah, this will just be a flat d20. I don't know why I put my dice back in my fucking box. Weeb.
It's only a 10.
Alright. You feel like you need to let go of this thread, but your body keeps grasping at it, pulling as you watch more of the thread dissolve into you.
Can I ask the rest of the party for assistance?
You guys can make a perception check and see if you notice that something's not quite right here.
Well, I got a 10, so
I got a 3.
Okay. Those two ain't paying attention. Ash is too busy cleaning up her knuckles.
Yeah, that's fair.
Pickles.
Too busy probably looking at fur
I
that he
got-
doesn't have
Yeah.
anymore.
I
got
got
a
a
Fuck,
15.
man.
18.
Okay.
Sorry, bud.
Katie?
15.
Okay. Katie, you're kind of a little more enthralled looking over everybody's wounds, making sure, like, you kind of notice Skia Girl went over, and maybe, like, he looks a little bit out of it, but you're also thinking, he just might be a little bit tired from the battle. Nick, on the other hand, you notice with your sharp eyes that there is a thread coming out of an Aeon that is making its way into Skia Girl's armor, and you think that's probably not a good thing.
Buddy. The thread, the arm. Look, please look.
You guys now are all attention drawn towards Skia Grell and this thread absorbing itself into him.
Ooh, spaghetti.
I can try and yank it out.
Okay.
That's all I got.
Do you want to roll me a strength check on that?
Is that okay with Logan, though? I don't know if, like, there's laws around the Pokemon Batman. I don't know, you know?
No,
I don't
There
know.
was.
Laws around the Pokemon Batman.
There's no rules against the Pokemon.
There's no laws against the Pokemon Batman.
Yeah, I think this is not good, whatever's happening.
23, so...
And you need to learn
That's
like
just
a bit
low,
more.
buddy.
People are still coming through your mic, hun.
Sorry.
Okay.
Hold on.
Did my... I think it's
23?
Let me make sure. No, it's actually 24.
Alright,
Sorry,
alright.
I underplayed myself a little.
Okay.
Alright, that-
Like cast detect
Congratulations.
magic to try and. I mean, obviously
You
it's
don't
just
even
like-
need to detect, like, you can understand that looking at this thread is the power source of the Aeon. This is what kept the Aeon going. This is where the dreams it ate sat. This is essentially the core of the beast.
I can eat it.
No.
My digestion is definitely strong
No.
enough.
Absolutely not.
So-
It'll get rid of it so fast. What are you talking
Madra-
about?
Fresh.
He did love to feed on your dreams in particular.
He did.
Yeah.
See, it's just fitting. It's fitting.
Medresh grasps onto the other end of this kind of ball of thread and yanks, and as she pulls, a little bit of entanglement of thread from Skia Grell also rips away. You're still intact, you're still fine, but hairs of your thread of fate have entangled now with this thread that has been pulled from the body of Aranoxus, and now you. But you notice that it's perfectly fine in Medresh's hands and does not try to meld with her.
I get it. I'm not fucking good enough. Whatever.
I think maybe you need to call for Clothis.
Yeah, that might be a good idea.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Like, in my defense, I just kind of thought this was like the other threads of fate
right.
that I deal
don't know
with.
why you wouldn't.
And so I just grabbed it. I'm a follower of Clothis. It's my job.
Alright. You would like to make a divine call?
Yes, please. Clothis, help. I might have fucked up.
my liege, please.
She
I
does
beg
not
you."
feel very
on,
receptive
pull.
today. There
Did I
is.
see him say that? Did
No.
I see him talk to her? Because I was
No.
gonna,
Nope.
I'll
She
start
didn't
screaming at the
answer.
sky. Damn.
She did not answer today. She doesn't seem to be very receptive right now.
Is AFK.
Misty,
Mhm.
Misty, you know the song, fuck, what was this? Babe, you know the one where Odysseus has a panic attack.
Yeah.
What
Oh,
song is that?
Yeah. Oh my god, what song is that?
Why
It's the
can't I
last
think of the
one
name?
on the Thunder Saga.
Is it Thunder Song? I thought it was.
Love in Paradise.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's that scene where he's
Mhm.
like standing on the cliff and
Yeah.
he calls out to Athena, but it's me calling out to Clothis.
oh no. Well, unfortunately, she did not feel very receptive to talking to you today.
I would like to find a glass bottle
Mhm.
to put this thread in for now.
It is quite a hefty sized thread. So Niketa is actually kind enough and gifts you one of her preservation jars.
Thank you, Niketa.
Go. Get this shit off of me.
So it is now sitting in a jar, in a glass preservation jar, with mainly purple threading with a tint of white, like silvery thread kind of laced through, which belonged to good old Skia Growl. Alright, Mickle,
Yeah, cool.
what is you gonna do next?
Honestly, I have no idea because that whole spaghetti thing kind of threw me off.
Uh-huh. I have to turn you up on my end. Yes,
I know you're really quiet.
yeah.
Is that better?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I don't know, what can I do?
You have a map, sir, that you were gifted to try and find an artifact for your employer.
Can I take a look at the map?
Want to do that in front of your folks?
Can I really badly turn around and try to hide it while I look at it?
Are you intentionally trying to hide it?
Kind of, but I'm also lazy.
Okay. Roll stealth. The rest of you can roll perception.
Hold on, I'm checking if I have anything for stealth.
4.
For Medrash is
16.
still really busy with that ichor on her hands.
The purple goo is
I
just
rolled-
gooing, you know?
I rolled a 15 plus 2, which is 17.
Okay.
Are we all making perception?
Yeah.
checks? Is that what's happening? Okay.
I'm so sorry, buddy. I
That's
got a
18.
Okay.
Oh, fuck.
So both Kalira and Skia notice you turn around and open something up, and then kind of like shadily turn back to the rest of the party. Nick is a little too enthralled watching the Dragonborn try and get Icar off her hands.
With 16?
Yep,
Damn it.
because he rolled
He rolled a
17.
17.
17.
Yeah, he rolled 17.
It was contested.
Honestly, Nick, you're just like, damn, I wish that was my blood, right?
Yeah.
Fuck.
Damn, I wish it was my Icor.
I will
Poor
quietly
Ray.
go to Pickle and be like, hey, what you got there, buddy?
I tell her, I don't know, can you help me read this? I can't read.
Honestly, I have cartographer tools if I'm the one to read it, you know.
Do you willingly just want to give this over to her? Like, are you being legit?
No, I'm gonna hold on to it, but I want her to try and read it for me.
Okay.
Yeah.
But like, I'm
Mistake,
asking.
Only throw.
I'm
Like, are
only.
you willingly giving me the information?
Yes, or are you lying to her that you can't read this?
I'm lying to her.
Okay, then roll deception.
Fuck, okay.
Katie, you can
What,
roll insight.
or
Mhm.
perception? Insight.
Do I have anything for deception? I have a +1. I rolled a 2.
I rolled a. Oh my gosh, that's a 6 plus.
It's
5,
fine
11.
because he rolled a 3. So
Okay.
you can tell he's not being truthful. He can read this map.
Hot
I'll
with your
say-
hand in the cookie jar.
I'll say, did nobody teach you how to read? I
No.
can help you if you'd like. Here, let's do it together, and then we won't have any issues moving forward.
Okay.
So, roll a history check for me, Katie.
History. Oh, that's not a great stat for me. Oh, but I rolled well. 17.
Okay. As you pull open this map and notice that there is a marking kind of off the coast up by Orcaros, I believe it's called. You are aware that there is said to be Atlantis off the edge of that coast. And it is said that many people over the years have tried to sail their way over there and through whatever means, be it magic, potions, or just having a Triton to guide you through, have tried to get to the city of Atlantis. Some say they have made it, some say they have not, and some say that there is a treasure beyond unimaginable wiles in the city of Atlantis. This map is pointing to what you presume to be Atlantis.
Okay.
Pog.
And that's like kind of in the exact opposite direction where we want to go.
Correct.
But I
But-
want to meet Aquaman so bad.
There is an Aeon out that way. It just wouldn't be the Aeon that is dealing with Yana as of right now.
Okay.
It would be Erethetes instead of Caliphase.
Okay, I will say, are you really gonna go after the treasure?
Probably.
This is so off-brand. Pickle doing the side quests.
Yeah. I'll say I will support you if that's what needs to be done. I will help. But we should probably speak to the party and get a plan going. It might take some time for us to get there.
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna sidebar real quick. I'm gonna message you, honey.
Oh, you're so quiet.
Hi, Bar. What is this? A courtroom here?
Well, I mean, that's one of the major benefits of playing online is you can
Yeah.
privately message and
Mhm.
I mean, you could do that in person too.
well, yes. I mean, Jack used to do that for me because I had really high passive
Yeah.
perception. He would hit me with a, hey, there's a thing coming, and then I could do something about it or not.
Well,
Okay. I am totally okay with talking to the rest of the party about my map that I cannot read, supposedly.
Allegedly can't read.
Allegedly. I mean, I know that you can read, so.
Yeah.
I am not beating the illiterate allegations.
Some days, definitely not, my love.
Wait, what is that supposed to mean?
Nothing.
Nothing. Don't worry about it.
Not a damn thing, sweet pea. Okay. Group huddle! Because you guys have a couple things here to
Yeah,
task.
We have a few objectives that we can get through.
Alright. Group huddle, group debate, group talking. Because you have Nick and his money that is owed. You have Ash and Yana. You have Pickle now with his map to Atlantis. Debate amongst yourselves what you would like to do here and how you would like to go about this.
All I'm saying is my debt is almost paid. I got 6 months. They haven't sent anyone to break my kneecaps, and I'm down to side quest.
If we go up to Skull of Vale. We can also potentially resolve the wolf politics.
Yeah.
Politics.
I want a puppy.
Politics, as some might call.
And then we have that monster, right? that
Mm-hmm.
we can go
Niketa's
after.
former lover. Ross.
Okay. I mean, where do we have to take Nick's money?
So you would have to take Nick's money down to Asphodel, which is the area where Phaenax is most known to survive and kind of thrive. If you did go down to
We also
Asphodel,
have the map with like the blood tree and the all of
mm-hmm.
that.
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know I had to go deliver the money. I figured the god would just.
Oh,
You guys seen Family Guy with the poop transfer? One
No.
poop removal, please. It's the
No.
multiverse episode. Well, they did away with bathrooms. They just suck the poop out of your body magically. One poop removal, please.
Can you imagine?
Yeah.
But
So,
if you do go to Asphodel, Decetheus is also there as well.
So there's two
where
around?
are the kids that we scared straight? Are they in Asphodel? Is that where I'm from?
No, you are from Meltis.
Okay.
There is one in Meltis as well.
Okay, so where are all of the Aeons? So we have one up near Atlantis ?
Yes.
Up
One
in
there.
Skullvale,
You have one in Skolavale.
Meltis. There's two down near Asphodel.
There's only one near Asphodel.
Okay.
I don't think I'd technically given you the location of all of them before.
No. You haven't.
Oopsies. Oh well.
That's okay.
Oh, that's what the maps originally were for. Whoops. Ah, whatever.
That's okay.
Fine.
We'll forget it eventually.
Probably. It's all good.
I don't know. What does everyone else think?
I'm down for the ride.
I am also down for the ride.
I would like a wolf puppy because I want to name it Blue, and then I can keep telling Missy that I require the perception, Steven.
Oh man.
I don't know. I mean, do we know about the time limit on Loaf's thing?
I think
I
there
think we don't know that.
was a
He's the
time
only one.
limit, but I'm gonna be honest, I don't fucking remember what it was.
Okay. Okay.
To be fair, Pickle probably doesn't care about the time limit either.
Probably not.
I think he had like
I'm
3
really
weeks
hoping
or
for a
something.
slow burn with your handler.
Yeah.
I'm really hoping for it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think it'd be fun. It's up to him though if that's what he'd like.
I
Wait,
think you
didn't
just
hear
like
Katie.
your
What'd she say?
enemies to lose.
She said she's hoping for a slow burn with your handler.
Oh.
Good, I wish I had a handle, you know what I mean?
You
Welcome,
do.
James.
Oh, I feel you.
Handle her? I barely know.
No, her.
If
Oh
the handler
god.
True.
happens to look and act like my wife, I will consider it.
Do you think me not having a character that essentially directs you to what you're supposed to do is not me in game enough?
Yeah, it's kind of real.
Mm-hmm.
That's a very fair point. Actually, is this handler just you, hun?
I make no sense. Make no fucking statements.
I think it is
Of course
now.
it fucking is. Alright, whatever.
Wow.
No,
There you
I
go.
guess I am going for it then.
So the monster, I think, is probably the closest,
Yes.
right? Like, so we could go kind of handle that, and then go from there.
You could. Could also.
That sounds like a you don't want us to.
I'm just saying, you could do that. Or you could look for any other things. You could I don't know. I just want to make sure you guys know what you want to do. A little spoiler
I want to
alert.
shoot things.
I don't have a map outside of this one yet, so I need to know what you guys are deciding on so that I can have a map prepared for like the next session.
I say we do the politics first,
You want to go up to Skull Vale and
and then we'll go back for
okay.
my.
Yeah, I think I agree. Politics has been on our plate for a while.
Yeah.
I think we wrapped
Okay.
that up.
I think it's literally
Maybe
been
I'll learn to
on
read.
the to-do list since like episode 4 or 5.
Yeah.
I know. I'm like
Since
looking
before
back
we
at my
even
notes.
made it here.
Yeah, you want to know what episode we're on, by the way?
Oh wait, let me guess.
11.
16.
You looked at the title, didn't you?
I don't know what you mean. What do you mean? Huh? Why would I do
That
that?
happened in session 7. was
Oh
when
my
the wolf-
god.
11 sessions. Yeah, we gotta wrap that up. We gotta wrap it up now. Let's go.
You gotta,
My only
you gotta-
concern is, isn't that like where the quote unquote main story quest is?
Well,
Kind
Yeah,
of.
I mean, more or
You
less, because it could potentially wrap up Medrash's kind of storyline,
potentially depends on how it goes down.
potentially. I'm kind of up for whatever.
Yeah.
I say
Need
we
a
go
puppy.
get doggies.
Okay.
Politics.
All right.
Politics.
Alrighty.
Politics.
Okay. I lost my page. Okay, there we go. Next up is Miss Kalira. You had also been contacted by Crufix as well. So since Clothis isn't responding, there is a chance Crufix might be more receptive.
Yeah, I've been trying to decide whether I should ask Anthusa about that. About whatever dynamic is going on between the two of them and why he would want her left as a Woast Rider. I just don't know if I want to make another enemy of a god, you know?
I
Yeah,
mean,
we killed one, we'll kill another.
it's very fair and on the table if you'd like to ask.
I would like to go talk to Anthusa.
Okay. You see Anthusa kind of sitting there. She looks almost a little empty-eyed, you know, a little almost sad in a sense, but kind of just unfocused. Just sitting at her table with all her things.
She was Captain's wife, right? Is that the right
Ex-wife, yeah.
order? Yeah.
Yeah. So Captain and Anthusa, or Ptolemaeus, they also had 2 children, which are now both dead.
Okay.
He had
Damn, shitty parents.
She had Kira and their other daughter, the Inca. They had another daughter. That's all you need to know.
I will approach and I will say, thank you for aiding us in defeating Aranoxus. I know it meant a lot for your family to see him ruined.
It brings me great joy that not only is that curse upon the world gone, but that not only my daughter, but the people, Leonis, got revenge. Maybe a bit of solace.
I will say we are attempting to return the Aeronoxus's thread of fate to Clothis, but are unable to get in touch with her. I'm thinking of reaching out to what's his name, Krufix.
Krufix.
Krufix. But I am not sure how he'll be able to help.
Krufix? I didn't take you as a follower of Krufix.
I wouldn't say that I'm a follower so much as... Well, you see, I'm an oracle, so quite often I am sort of used as a conduit for communication. And so him and I have been in contact time or two.
See. Were you gifted the sight from birth, or did you have divine intervention placed upon you?
I actually don't know if I was born with it or if I was gifted it. I want to say that we kind of agreed I was gifted it, right?
Yeah, when you were the chosen of Nylia, right?
Yeah. Okay. I was gifted. I was very young when it happened, but Nylia is graceful and has been kind to me.
Well, I'm very glad your god has been kind to you. For mine, not as much. I know what
If you don't mind my asking, who do you worship?
I know what you've come to ask, Kalira. I'm very aware that Krufix came to you and asked for my thread. I know this.
I don't mean to pry.
It's alright, darling. The reason Krufix has come to ask you for my thread is I've been imparted upon by him to be his oracle amongst the gods. I know many things, and I've seen many things that I should not see, or things that should not be readable through my thread once I'm dead. I'm aware of the cruelties that it would bring leaving me as a woe strider, but understand that if I die, returning my thread to the gods would be the most responsible thing possible.
So you would willingly claim that as your fate?
If
To wander, you'll never... I mean, this might be a little brutal and abrasive, but you'll never see your family again. You'll never see your daughters.
it is the decision I've made once they left the mortal plane.
Okay.
I am aware of the brutality of the nature of being a woe strider, but the risk of leaving my thread of fate available for anybody to attend and read is incredibly dangerous. It is not only Medrash's former timeline that I've been able to look into, it is any and every timeline available that even has a slight hair crack in availability. That brings unsurmountable danger to those who would wish to try and achieve domination.
Mm-hmm.
I'm aware it's a cruel fate, and I'm aware of the sadness it would bring those close to me, but it is a fate that I have willingly accepted since being imparted with this gift.
Okay. He just wanted to make sure. He came to me, and I mean, there was no explanation. I just didn't want to take the choice away from you. Not that, I don't know, you were doing us such a kindness by offering to become the sacrifice. I didn't want to put you in a situation where you were going to suffer for eternity.
I appreciate your kindness, Kalira. If you ever need a home, you are always welcome to return.
Well, we'll see what Karametra thinks of that.
I understand. But please know that you are always welcome here, as is your party.
I appreciate that. Okay. Then if that's the case, I would like to call to Crewfix.
All right. Make your roll to call, since he isn't technically your god.
Yeah, divination. It is ritual.
Okay.
Oh. I don't have to roll for it. You just don't have to give me an answer.
Oh, okay, yes, right.
I mean, I guess my question is, how do we attend to Aeronoxus's threat
Body?
of fate?
Yes.
Yeah, or body. All the
Okay. So, you kind of feel almost this silence once again wash over, as Crufix is known as the Grand Horizon and has the power to silence. And he kind of goes, "You called, darling."
Oh, it's Hermes.
Mhm.
I apologize for not hearing you out on Anthusa. I would like to know, some weird things happened with Aeronoxus's threat of fate. And I would like to know if it's possible for, I mean, who handles it? We can't get a hold of Clothis. How do we dispose of it?
Ah, I see your party did a very good job taking down an Aeon all by yourselves. Well, listen, darling. I don't exactly know what my sister's been up to, but the fact that she can't be reached by her paladin is mildly concerning and something I will be taking a look into later. Though, as for what you do with that thread, there's a couple things. One, you can let it fuse with somebody, and then they end up being granted the powers of Aeronoxus, though I can't exactly recommend that as a mortal being, because considering you would have the powers of an Aeon in a mortal body, that wouldn't exactly turn out well. The other option that I'm aware of is that you take the thread all the way down to Asphodel into the underworld and seal it up yourselves in the former cage that they belonged in. Those are the two options that I'm aware of, darling. Though, granted, there might be more, but those are the ones I'm aware of. As for what happened with your little Nyxborn friend, now, when you try and put two and two together of the same thing, obviously water's gonna want to connect with water. I'd recommend not having him touch no more Aeon threads unless you want him to become a vessel next.
Okay, great. Thank you so much. You've been actually so helpful.
Of course, darling. Though obviously, my price doesn't come for free. I will come to you later when I need something. Okay?
I shall see it done.
Very good. Alright, ta-ta, darling!
Ta-ta! I
And-
love
Very
him.
Hermes coded.
Yeah,
Very Hermes
Truly,
coded.
truly just Troy Doherty. Love. Okay, well, I guess I'll just go relay that information to the party.
You got it. No more touching threads. That's my
No more
bad.
touching.
I didn't think that through.
It is because...
Well, I mean, it's kind of your job as a paladin of Clothis, so I don't blame you. But moving forward, we shall
we
handle
know.
it.
No more purple threads. We're fine touching other threads. No more purple threads.
The
So-
golden threads, chill. The purple threads,
Uh-huh.
not so chill.
Uh-huh. Yup.
So
Good thing I'm not
theoretically,
colorblind in game.
Right.
Asphodel should be the last place that we go, provided that we can keep the threads safe, because then we can just seal them all at one time. Right?
In theory.
It's the most efficient. There was just a really loud truck. That was wild.
Oh my goodness.
I didn't hear anything.
Well, you're deaf and have an ear infection, so.
Fuck you.
No.
Fuck.
I mean, she's
That's
being
toxic.
factual. It's not toxic if it's factual.
An ear
That's not
infection
how that
in your
works.
good ear, my guy.
Aw.
Yeah, no, it really sucks.
You
I
know.
can imagine. Oy.
Luckily, that was like last Tuesday, so I'm doing better.
This is
Yay.
big.
Probably not 100%, but better.
Better is still big. Okay. That all you would like to do, Miss Kalira?
Yeah, I think so.
All right. Madrash!
Wah!
You,
Dragon time.
for the first time in a very long time, feel almost this radiant, glowing light kind of in your head, and you hear a voice boom out and go, "So it seems that you still have your fight, barbarian."
Uh-huh.
Do you have what it takes to kill the one I've sent you for?
Possibly. Well, we'll have to find out. Sounds like she's pretty strong.
You doubt yourself, barbarian. Disappointing to see. You used to be one of my strongest warriors, and now you are merely a husk of yourself. But you still carry your fight. If you cannot kill Yana Thornfell and bring her heart, then you have no hopes of returning to those you call family.
Well, we'll see if I can do it. I mean, worst comes to worst, maybe we die together. Or best comes to worst? I don't know.
Worst, not worst comes to worst.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Work.
Work.
Or
Work.
A choice indeed, barbarian. A choice indeed. And the kind of radiance is gone.
fucking hate that guy.
Alright, is there anything else you would like to do?
I guess I'll just go like hunt or something. I'll go start gathering stuff to
Prepare for the
Head-
trip?
go. Yeah.
That is very fair. Nick, would you like to go with her?
Am I allowed?
I guess.
Miss Dragon Lady,
Yeah.
can I tag along?
Yeah.
How strong is your tail? Can I sit on it and then like
Probably.
you carry me?
Wait, how fat are you?
All right, buddy.
Damn. You can't just ask that.
I'm looking at his character. He's a twink. Yeah, you could probably ride on my tail, honestly.
Do you not remember when you
Oh.
were going around the circus yelling for
I do
your
remember.
twink
Oh, I
specifically?
remember. Yeah, that was. Where's my twink at?
You traumatized that poor guy.
Sounds like a real him problem.
Okay, so Medrash and Nick have gone out to go gather supplies for the upcoming trip that you guys will need to be taking. Okay. Logan, we're back up to you.
Boy, already? So they're out gathering supplies.
I'm gonna go piss real quick. I'll be right back.
That is a
Go piss, girl.
piss girl.
God damn it.
Got him on that one.
I was not ready for Go Pisco. Yeah, I don't really know. What else do we do?
Well, you can go rest as well. That is an option. You could also go check on Cap. You could check in with any of the leaders. I guess you could go to the market. Could also grill Pickle on where the fuck he got that map from. Couple options.
I'll leave the grilling pickle to Kalira.
Why am I the intimidator now? What happened?
Because your
it's
bad
not
cop is
because
the
you're
nicest cop
intimidating.
I've ever seen.
Yeah.
She's
It's
just
because
gonna
you have
mom
the nice
you.
call.
Yeah, she's just
Yeah.
gonna mom you, like disappointed mom voice, like, okay, where did you really get that? Come
I get
on.
it from my mom. We call it the "I will eat your soul" look.
Uh-huh.
It just appears, you know.
Oh my god.
Anyone curious? No, it's not a sign of the future to come. We're not there quite yet.
Quite eventually.
I think I'll go check in with one of the leaders.
Okay,
Not the one that didn't believe me when I said there was a
Okay, so not
problem.
Phaedra.
That's
So-
the one.
There is
And then one of them-
Niketa, Anthusa, and oh my god. What is her name? Callus.
Which one fucking died in the tower?
Anthusa.
Anthusa, okay.
Yeah, she was, I forget, she was the one you watched essentially get fucking murked.
Yeah, ripped apart by a shadow person.
Yep.
Sorry, what were their names again?
There is Phaedra, Anthusa, Niketa, and Callus. Anthusa is like the leader. She's the one who was also willing to like take Katie's place. Phaedra is the one who didn't believe you, but believed that there was a fucking cookie jar monster. Niketa is the one who gave Ash the specialty tea. And then Callus was the one who had the children that you convinced to come back. You had the kids out hunting.
Go talk to that one.
Callus? Okay.
Yeah.
You head over to her tower and notice that she is training a bunch of kiddos to use a crossbow correctly.
Which one is her tower?
Very bottom middle.
Plop.
So
Honestly, I forgot we even had
you go
Kind of
there and she goes, "Ah, Paladin, it's you again. Would you like to help teach the kids how to shoot properly? I'm sure you've got quite a bit of experience."
Do I actually have experience with a crossbow?
You do.
Are you proficient
Okay.
in crossbows?
I
I'm
would think as a
proficient- I
human
think in
paladin,
all
yeah, as a
missiles.
human paladin, I think you have just about every proficiency fucking available known to mankind.
Alright, sure. Not what I planned on initially, but why not? I like helping kids.
And you
It's what it helped
notice...
me when I was a kid.
You notice that some of the children are kiddos that you brought over from the village.
Hell yeah.
And
They
so
learn how to defend themselves.
they're all very intently watching as you load up your crossbow and make ready to aim at the target and roll to hit.
I don't know what to add for that. What to add for a crossbow?
Crossbow is strength based, isn't it? I believe regular crossbows, because light crossbows
Is it
are
short
dex.
crossbow, light, heavy,
It would be a heavy crossbow,
heavy crossbow. Okay,
which would be strength.
so that
Light is dex, and then I believe so is hand crossbow.
you have disadvantage on attack rolls
if it's a
if
melee.
your strength is not at least 13, or if it's a ranged weapon if your dex isn't 13. Okay, do I have
Damn it.
strength and
Welcome
or
back.
dex? Okay, both of mine match. I'm good. On that
Perfect.
front, at least. So I don't get disadvantage. What do I add to it though? Where do I see that? Am I crazy?
Do you have a ranged weapon?
It's 1d10 piercing. So for damage, you would add your proficiency bonus and your strength
Strength
bonus,
mod.
strength or dexterity.
Yeah.
Okay, so well my strength and proficiency bonus combined is a +6.
Yeah,
So
sure.
I roll with
You're just
D20
rolling to
add
hit, like
6?
rolling to attack,
Yeah,
like you usually do.
20 plus 6.
Okay, a 14?
You don't exactly hit bullseye, but you hit the target, and the kids are kind of impressed.
I'm more of a melee person, okay?
And Callus goes,
I'm gonna say it.
well, I was expecting a better shot, but not bad.
Apologies, I'm a little out of practice with ranged weapons. I prefer to get more up close.
Would you like to spar then?
Not quite what I had in mind.
Then what did you have in mind, Paladin? I'm sure there's a reason you came over here.
I don't really know why I came over here.
I don't know if this is where you chose to come.
I know. I don't know why, though. I wasn't expecting this.
Spar then, babe. You were fucking 2 episodes ago. You were spent hours hitting a tree.
She makes a
For
good
all
point.
the good it did me, I still miss half my fucking attacks.
Spar.
Katie's sitting over in the corner, like, I'm gonna bet. Like, fight.
Am I anywhere near this by any chance?
You are not. You are out with Nick in the
Damn it,
woods. You're
okay.
free to spar him if you'd like, though.
Oh god.
Spar Nick?
Mhm.
I don't know about that one. We're
A
we're
twink by
very
payment
different
for carrying you
fighting
around.
styles.
Oh, I would crush you. You wouldn't
You
stand a
would. Probably.
Just a gentle breath would knock him over from you.
True.
Yeah, but
If
once
sh-
he's in a
if
tree,
she
it's game
could,
over
s-
for me.
yeah, if she could see me or catch me.
Fuck it. I guess we'll spar.
Very good. I'm excited to see what a paladin can do.
Wicked.
Pelican. You're a pelican now.
Pelican.
Pelican. Why does that sound like a
Pelican.
Pokemon?
Because it sounds like Pelipper.
No, actually, that sounds like a Powell version of a Pokemon.
That's
Wait,
so
you're
real.
so right. Okay.
That one guy up in the desert.
Yeah.
Yup. Okay.
It's the Powell equivalent of Blaziken. That's what it is. Got
Oh, yeah. I know exactly what you're talking about, actually. So, Niketa drops her crossbow and just puts up her hands. You chuck off your gauntlets, and you also put up your hands. And it's just gonna be a good old fist fight.
Oh boy. I'm sure this is gonna not go in my favor whatsoever.
Alright, roll your initiative.
Ooh, my initiative is gonna be a 9.
Oof, okay. Sorry to say, she beats you out by 10.
Oof.
Okay.
Alright. So, she rolls the first set of strikes on you. What's your AC?
If I have my shield, 18. If I'm doing fully unarmed, it'd be a 16.
Okay. So only one of those hits. Dump all my dice out. Oh, and I drop it. This is, yeah, par for the course, I feel.
I'm assuming these are going to be unarmed strikes.
Yes.
Okay.
11 damage.
Oh, alright.
Alright, Paladin. Your turn.
Did 11 damage?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, that's not the button I pressed. 49. There we go. Alright. Okay. It's going to be a 16 to hit.
That's a hit.
Alright. And then, what is damage for unarmed strike?
I believe it is 1d4 plus your strength mod.
That's what I was thinking.
If you don't have
Got 11?
if you don't have feats, because there is specialty things that can up your unarms.
Tavern
Or if you're a
brawler.
monk.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, 1d4 1d4 plus my strength modifier is gonna be a 5.
5 damage?
Yeah.
Not bad.
Do I get my extra attack where I can attack twice?
Yep.
Cool. Then I'll go again. That one's a little bit less. That's only an 11.
No dice.
Okay.
Right.
A swing and a miss.
Okay. Nine damage.
9 damage? God damn. You're hitting so hard. I'm just not.
You're also just not meant to fight with your bare hands.
Yeah, that's fair. Okay. Ooh, okay. It'll be a 21 to hit.
That's a hit.
Yeah. But only 4 damage.
Ooh, unlucky.
For that second attack, another 21.
This is big.
Oh, and that time we get for 7 damage.
7.
That's the most I can get, because my strength mod is +3, and I can only roll at most a 4.
Not bad. Alright. She goes, ooh. Looks like you are better at melee than range. Top paladin.
I do like to get closer to my targets. It's a little more fun that way.
2 attacks hit. Damage. Kind of just peppers you with the 1-2 in pretty quick succession.
12 damage. Oh. I am down to 28 HP.
Don't worry, he'll be long resting soon.
Yeah. And I think I still have some. No, I think I actually used up all my healing.
Yes.
That's fine. We're okay.
Take your turn. Can I do like a grapple as an extra, or do I have to use my action for that? Grappling rules
Grapple is
are
technically an
weird,
action.
but yeah.
Okay.
So if you were going to make a grapple, it'd be a contested strength check, is how I rule it.
Okay.
Because grappling rules are fucking weird as shit.
Yeah, my strength is 17, so I'm willing to at least try once.
Okay.
I'm probably not going to win this fight anyways. So.
I believe in you.
Okay, make your attempt to grapple.
Ooh, okay. So I got an 18 plus 3 for my strength mod, so is that 21?
Sorry, no dice.
Why?
I rolled a nat 20.
Ah.
Nice. You go to
So
grapple
close.
her, and she grabs your arm and kind of bends it upward and pushes it off in the attempt of the grapple, and you kind of get a little twirled before you're right back into kind of neutral position.
You got twirled.
Good try, Paladin, but unfortunately, I've been around a few fist fights myself. I know how to get out of these things.
I can tell you're doing quite well.
Thank you. You're not half bad of a sparring partner yourself.
How are the kids doing in all this? They're just having a grand
They
old time.
are having so much fun watching two adults beat the shit out of each other. Are you kidding?
Yeah, that's fair. So I think that's all I can do for mine. Unless, do I still get the extra attack?
You know
or-
what? I'll let you just because it's for some silly, goofy fun.
Alrighty. Okay. It's gonna be an 18 to hit. It's gonna be 6 damage.
Alrighty. You knock her pretty good on the nose, and so it's a little starts dribbling a little bit of blood. Now her turn. Both hits. $14 damage, please.
14 damage.
She rolled high.
Damn. Alright, I'm down to 14 HP, so I think I'm gonna yield. Give her the win, because I don't want to get knocked unconscious in front of the kids.
Fair. She goes, you know what? Fair enough, Paladin. You were also a little damaged from a fight. I should have taken it a little easier on you. But good showing. If you ever want to come back and help teach the kids anything, I'd be happy to have you.
Absolutely. Thanks for sparring. That was fun.
Take care.
Can I be so for real, Misty?
Mhm.
Because we leveled up, I redid my hit point maximum, and it put me back to full health, and I completely forgot until now.
It's okay.
So I should have probably been knocked out a little bit sooner than that, but that's okay.
Fine. No big. Alright. That all you'd like to do?
Sure, yeah.
Pickle!
Yeah, cool.
What would you like to do?
So the fight's over, right? Like was it just one fight or was it like multiple people sparring?
No, it
No,
was
that was
just them.
Okay. Can I ask around and see if anybody knows what I can do with the purple juice?
Sure. Who would you like to ask?
You know what? Let's ask the children first.
You want to ask the children
Yes.
what to do
with
with-
the blood of a god.
Yeah.
Yes.
They
I
tell
love
you-
I love
they-
you so much.
They tell you to drink it because it looks like grape flavored juice.
Okay, I'll put that in the maybe pile.
Please don't put drink god juice in the maybe pile.
I forgot her name. Who was the lady Logan was sparring?
Careless?
Yeah, I asked her what she thinks I can do with it, not what I should do with it.
She says that there's a possibility it could be forged into something if you find the right smithy.
Ooh. Okay. I'll hold on to it then. I'm not gonna drink it quite yet.
As you head by the tree line, out of away from Callus's tower, you see your handler.
Oh fuck.
But what's very interesting is you notice that she's not here for you. She's here for somebody else in the area.
Oh, uh-oh.
And you recognize that it is the kids that you saw earlier handing out fake maps and compasses.
Oh. Yeah, I'm gonna approach her and ask what she wants here.
She turns and she kind of looks you up and down and goes, "Sorry, do I know you?"
Huh? I would hope so.
What do you mean you'd hope so? Can't you see that I'm busy talking to clients?
Okay, well, you can do that later.
I'm sorry, sir. I don't know who you are, but I have important things to talk about with these two fine young gentlemen here, so you'd please excuse me.
We're gonna talk later, miss. I guess I'll just leave her alone for now.
You really want to do that?
No. You know what? Fuck it. I'm persistent. I keep asking her what she's doing here.
She keeps going, "Sir, I am with my clients. I don't know what more I can tell you."
If you don't answer me, I'm gonna tell them what you are.
I don't know what you mean, sir.
Fuck. I turn to the two boys. You guys know she keeps talking to you. She's probably gonna kill you for doing this, right? You might want to leave.
Roll intimidation.
Oh. What the fuck is my intimidation stat? Hold
Be charisma.
on. Uh-oh.
I'll give you advantage though, since you're a big fucking giant cat. Kinda scraggly.
Okay, that wasn't needed.
When's the last time your poor character brushed his hair?
Anyway. I got a 15 plus 1, which is 16, and then advantage is I roll again.
Mm-hmm.
This one was an 18 plus 1, which is 19.
19. Okay. So you successfully scare the kids away.
Yay! I
She-
shouldn't be happy about that.
She turns to you and she goes, "God damn it, Pickle. What do you want? Huh?
Well, maybe if you'd fucking answered me the first time.
Couldn't you have waited 5 minutes until I'd gotten more people secured under our boss? Or is that too much of an ask for you?"
You're asking a lot of me. You should know this.
Unfortunately. Okay, what do you want?
What the fuck are you doing here?
Do you think that I do nothing but sit around and babysit you all day?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, well, as thrilling as that would be, I actually have a job to do. I recruit other people. I'm not just your babysitter.
Oh, well, you kind of suck at that job then.
No thanks to somebody yelling at our new prospects and scaring them away.
Well, maybe you should have been more convincing.
Listen, Pickle. You have a job to do. I have a job to do. And it would be in both of our interests if you stopped fucking with mine. Go fuck up your own job.
Rude.
My point still stands.
Okay, quick out-of-game question. What am I supposed to be doing here? Like, where is this conversation leading?
I don't know. You're the one who saw her and wanted to interrupt her job. What do you want out of this?
Good
Mm.
question.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. I'll ask her. What was my time limit again for finding that thing you wanted me to find?
4 months, Pickle.
Oh wow, that's a lot more time than I thought I had. Okay, cool.
So again, you better hurry. The boss already gave you an extension, and you know that not gonna want to give you any more.
Yeah, well, that's on him. He can come down here and tell me himself.
Alright, like that's gonna happen.
Exactly, it's not, so he can't tell me shit.
He can't tell you shit, but he can send someone who will take you to him, dead or alive. Probably prefer you dead, actually. You talk too much.
Rude, but they can try. I've been itching for a fight, so
Didn't you just fight? What more fighting could you be itching for?
I like fighting.
We know. That's why you were hired. Unfortunately.
You don't have to be so rude all the time.
You know, I wouldn't be rude if you had the slightest modicum of making my life easier.
It's kind of hard to make your life easier when you're being rude all the fucking time.
If you had someone constantly sabotaging everything and anything they were supposed to do and somehow that becomes your fault, yeah, you wouldn't exactly be the nicest to them either, would you?
Okay, how about this? If you're gonna start being nicer, I'll start being nicer, and I'll try and make things easier for you. If not, then this is just gonna continue, and you're not gonna be happy.
Wise words. Finally just got it, huh?
We
But
can
alright.
start by, stop being sarcastic all the fucking time.
And what, be nice to you?
That's literally what I just said, yes.
I'll think about it.
Therapy?
I just will be.
I'll think about it. But you actually better start showing some results soon. Because, quite frankly, I don't want to take the fall for your mistakes anymore.
Okay.
Anyway, she kind of looks down at her hand and a paper opens up. And you can kind of see there's names scrawled in a language you don't understand. I gotta go.
Okay, I can't read.
I gotta go now, Pickle. You've already ruined one attempted recruitment here. I have others that I need to attend to. I expect to hear from you at least in a week that you've made some progress. Okay?
Hey, good luck. Try not to fuck this one up.
Try to just see a mission through, Pickle. And by the way, if we're being nicer to each other, my name's Arena.
I'm so sorry. This is totally out of game. Can her name not be Arena?
Why?
Because Arena is in Spanish, just means flower.
Oh, I like it.
I
I think that's
Not
a
like-
fitting name.
the plant flower.
Like the no,
Oh.
the dough.
Oh.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm keeping it. Her name is Dough now. It fits, don't you think? Pickle and dough?
Baked goods.
No,
Yeah.
pickle and dough do not go together.
Dough.
They're food.
Yeah. I like it.
You could be
I mean, I get it.
realistically together. You could be sourdough.
Fine.
Mhm.
Then I'm not gonna refer to her as Arena. Her name is Arina.
That's fine.
Okay. Fuck. Okay. I don't know. Is there anything else I can do?
She's gone, so
I have a really bad idea.
hey, what's your idea?
How much of that purple juice do I have?
Oh no.
You have a little vial's worth.
Okay, never mind then. I'll end my turn there then.
Next up, Katie.
I will go talk to the lady with the T. What was her name?
Niketa,
Niketa.
the lesbian druid.
Mm-hmm.
As you kind of go inside, you're right outside her tower, is essentially where you fought Aeronoxus.
Yeah.
You go in and see her in her kitchen, baking. She turns and she goes, Lyra dear, what can I do for you?
Honestly, I just, after the day that I've had, I just wanted a cozy, peaceful place to rest, and I think that your tower may provide that if you are willing.
Of course. Would you like any cookies, tea? I promise this time it's not spiked.
I will take whatever you're willing to give.
There's an extra bedroom upstairs if you'd like to rest your...
Thank you so much.
You're very welcome. I'm sure the others could also have accommodations made in the towers if they wish as well.
We appreciate it.
Of course.
I hope we didn't cause too much chaos in your lovely village.
Chaos was bound to come either way. We're lucky you came with it, though. Otherwise, I don't think we'd have a way to stop it.
May I ask what you were dreaming of when you had the tea?
A long, long, long time ago, I used to have a wife. Her name was Oresta. She was one of the gifted archers of Karametra. I'm sure you've heard of them. They're a subsect few of the Karametra followers who are said to have been graced with the god ability of archery. And she... Years ago, I got to watch her compete in an archery tournament against many of the gods' favorite archers. Phaenax's archer being one of them. Of course, Arasta won. It truly was no competition. But as Phaenax is, he couldn't stand to have his archer lose. So he cursed her. It's a memory that haunts me to this day, as I feel helpless that I couldn't have stopped her and saved her, and now she wanders the forest, a monster. Possibly the rest of her life.
She sounds lovely. I'm sorry that you lost her. The gods can be fickle beings.
That they truly can. I just wish for her to be put out of her misery. Living as a monster is no way to continue.
Do you know where she was last seen?
Last I had heard, she was last spotted out by one of the nexuses. I believe it was closer to the Winter Nexus. It's been a while since anyone's even tried to spot her.
Well, please let me know if there's anything I can do to help repair, clean up, help you relax after the day that you have had. Please let me know.
Appreciate it. But currently, baking is my form of therapy and
Out of character? Me too, girl.
don't you worry too much. We've survived this long, and I'm sure we'll survive. You and your friends just rest your heads now, okay?
And I'll go up and I'll rest.
Alright. Ash, you and Nick are out in the forest. The sun is starting to set a little bit, but you've come back with a pretty nice haul.
Dude,
Let's
we're
go.
cracked.
Woo. I guess I'll go talk to Tea Lady. I already
Niketa?
forgot her name. Yeah, Niketa.
Come in and see that she is finishing up some very nice looking scones. And as you open the door, she goes, "Oh, do you also need a place to rest, dear?"
That would be lovely.
What
I'll
about-
fall down and I'll just say, "Come cuddle."
Oh my god, no, okay, done. My turn's over. I'm on my way.
And Niketa turns to Nick and she goes, "Would you also like a place? Unfortunately, my spare bedroom is currently in use, but you can take my bedroom if you'd like."
Sure.
Please do
Thank
be
you so much for
careful.
your hospitality.
The door is a little bit finicky.
Huh?
The
I'm
door's
crocheting and that just froze me in my tracks.
door's a bit finicky.
Alright. Okay. You're scaring me.
You head upstairs and you are very, very cautious opening this door. And slowly you hear it creak. Then the doorknob falls off.
Oh, I didn't do it.
She hears it clank and she goes, "It's okay, dear. I told you it was a bit finicky. I'll fix it tomorrow."
Thanks, Mom.
And as you walk in, the room is lush and beautiful and very clearly a druid's paradise. It's quite a nice room. All right.
Perception.
Okay.
21.
You notice that there's a wide variety of rare herbs on the walls that are drying. There is also a painting of a woman and Niketa that you noticed in the front porchway. There is kind of just a bunch of little knickknacks, kind of some spell stuff. There is, when you look out the window, there's a little nest of birds that hang out there. They're beautiful bluebirds. There's a beautiful canopied bed with what seem to be leaves making the canopy, but you can tell they're magic because when you walk into the bed to lay down, they automatically slide closed. Is there anything else you're looking for?
I'm just making sure I'm not getting jumped in here.
Nope, you're pretty safe.
Miss Niketa,
Yes, dear?
what are these herbs up here? What is this? What's going on here?
Oh. Well, in my formative years, I had served at... Give me 2 seconds. I don't remember.
I could interject quickly if you want.
It's okay.
This is important.
Nope.
Fucking unicorn is gonna be so big.
I like unicorns.
Well, one of my old bosses asked me to make a unicorn for her niece, and so I made it. Whatever, it went well.
Mm-hmm.
And then her other niece really wanted one, which is all well and good, except she asked me to make it roughly the size of a 7-year-old.
Oh my.
Oh,
That is...
You better be getting paid for this shit.
oh, I will
God
be.
damn.
Good.
I spent $120. on
Oh
yarn.
my god.
I was gonna say, like, they've
Yeah.
gotta at least pay for
Yeah.
materials, minimum.
Yeah, I'll send a picture. This is just a portion of an arm on this thing.
A portion of an arm.
I found...
Like, really, I still have 29 more rows.
Oh
to
my
do on
God.
just this leg.
I mean, at least it's something to do, you know?
Yeah. I finished some rubber duckies for my niece this morning.
Hell yeah.
This too.
That's a giant ass fucking goddamn.
Yeah.
That is...
Bro, I could fit in that
Oh my
shit. The hell?
Uh-huh.
Those rubber duckies are so fucking cute. Oh my god.
Thanks.
Holy shit. How much were how much time and what's the for the rubber duckies? What does that look like?
Well, so for, I mean, one duck, like, probably took me an hour, and then, I mean, and they were the first time I'd made them, so as I make more, it'll get easier, but,
Yeah.
and then the hats took, like, 15 minutes each.
They're so
Probably. That's so
cute.
cute. Not that bad.
Oh my god. Adorable. I love them. Okay,
Cute.
name has been found. She goes, I used to work under a temple at Farika Guided. So I got proficient in understanding medicines and particularly poisons. These are rare poison plants that are able to be found out in the outskirts. I wish to make some and try and mess with them as to understand them better and further my own knowledge of them.
You said formative years, so That must be what, like 5 years ago?
Rude.
Ah.
I do that with
I'm
recording
working.
work.
Well, Rogue, I appreciate that you think I am as young as you seem, but no, believe this was at least 100, if not 120 years ago now.
More like 120 months. You look incredible.
Does your flattery always work on your compatriots?
I don't call it flattery. I call it the truth.
Oh, I see, I see. Well, let me know how that works out for you.
It seems to be working out okay. Can I maybe have one of these herbs?
Oh. I'll give you one just because of what you did today for the village.
Okay.
You can make your choice. Would you like poison or medicine?
Oh, man. We'll take medicine.
Medicine? Very well. And she hands you this sparkling red herb. You'll have to find someone who can properly create it into a potion, but I'm sure that won't be hard.
Wonderful. Thank you so much.
You have now been gifted an herb of superior healing.
Let me add that to my items.
Do I by any chance overhear this conversation?
You can roll perception.
That would be cool. Yeah. Never mind.
You're too busy cuddling with Katie. You're happy
little
in your
busy.
own world. Katie, would you like to roll?
Yeah.
Alright, roll perception. Oh! My
You guys are on a
dad's
different floor. Get out of here.
No, we're on the same floor. She came up to the bedroom.
Oh, okay.
Perception, that's a 12.
You hear talking, but you don't really know what they're saying.
Mm-hmm.
Also, my dad's home. I'm probably gonna wrap this up soon. Go see him.
Okay. Is there any way I could get a one-on-one with Ash?
That depends on Ash.
I suppose.
Okay.
Okay.
It is now nighttime, and you are both heading downstairs, kind of for the early mornings.
Mm-mm-mm.
So you get
Can
your
we go
one-on-one.
to a place where no one can hear us?
Sure, you kind of go out a little into the wood line.
Okay. Oh my god, pretty dragon lady. I flirted with the old lady, and look at this herb. Look at it.
Do you think if I flirted with her, I could get some too?
Oh, that's I guess it depends on if she's a scaly or not.
That's true.
Scaly!
I think you should try.
I should try. Okay, I'm gonna go try.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Well, I mean, maybe don't wake her up out of her sleep for it.
Well,
She may be a
yeah,
little
yeah,
bit
yeah.
upset, but
Yeah.
look, I
I'll
just
wait.
wanted to let you know because I didn't want you to think you know what I mean?
I don't know what you mean at all, but
Oh, okay.
are you telling me because you were flirting with somebody?
Yeah, it just feels wrong, you know?
It feels wrong to flirt with somebody.
Absolutely.
I mean,
And then I give her a big hug and I go, I'm hopelessly devoted.
oh, I'm gonna pat him on the back.
Mhm.
So what the fuck are you on about, Elf?
I couldn't think of anything witty in time.
You just continue to sob about being devoted.
Yeah.
Alright. Well, if you're gonna keep blubbering and not use your words, I'm gonna walk away. I'm gonna need words.
I hate to see you go, but I love watching you leave.
Ah,
Isn't it? I hate to see you go, but I love watching you walk away.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, elf boy, if this is your way of showing romantic intent, you're doing it really weird. I suggest doing what normal people do and getting to know me and not being obsessive immediately.
Immediately, it's been like.
He doesn't know that I was looking for my twink at the circus.
No, he does not know you were looking for the twink at the circus. This is true. He has no
Are you
fucking
sure
idea.
about
You don't know, no.
You don't.
know.
No, you were never there
that? Oh,
in time because you were abducted by Corin still when she was
Yeah.
ranting and raving about wanting her
yeah.
twink.
man, I wish she was still alive. Damn.
You really are just a man whore, huh?
What
I'm
can you say?
gonna.
He loves a pretty lady.
You know, I can't fault him
No.
for that.
I'm absolutely enamored with this dragonborn. I'm gonna sit down and think about the ball bearing I gave her that looks like a dragon's eye. That's really pretty. The special one,
Mhm.
and then I'm gonna be sad about it.
Okay.
Okay.
So, did he just go from crying to just sitting down and looking at the ground solemnly?
Yes.
Is that what I just witnessed?
Yeah, that is what you
Okay.
just
No, you
witnessed.
walked away.
Well, I almost did, but now I'm gonna sit next to you and I'm gonna go there.
Oh.
Oh,
Listen,
maybe you guys need the couples therapy.
listen. I'm not saying I'm against the idea, Elf. I'm just saying the intentions haven't been clear on either ends. So
I'm gonna do a backflip out of joy.
Acrobatics check.
Yep, acrobatics check.
Well, I'm proficient in that. I mean, expertise rather.
Big.
Let's see. That is a 27.
Damn.
You pull off a perfect sit to stand backflip.
I'm so impressed that I just start making out with him.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Quite the development.
Oh, yeah, holy shit.
No, I'll go. Okay, that was a pretty cool backflip. If you feel bad for flirting with people, don't flirt with people. But just know that I don't care, especially if you're getting meds out of it.
That's what I was thinking. I knew you were the dragonborn for me.
Yeah. All right. Well, remind me to flirt with what is it? Etiquette.
Niketa.
Niketa. Fuck.
Niketa.
Niketa. Remind me to flirt with her in the morning.
Just call her young. It works so well.
Oh, bet.
She'll probably be more perceptive to you anyway. She's a lesbian.
Mm-hmm.
It's true. Oh my god. Is she awake?
She is not currently awake, no.
Damn it. Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna look at Nick and I'm gonna go, I can't promise that I won't leave you for her though.
I'll take that chance.
Alright.
And I'm gonna assume everybody bunkers down for the night. Logan, you've been offered a spot at Callus's tower. And Pickle, you're probably just fine camping it in the woods.
Damn.
And with
Maybe probably more comfortable like that.
yeah. And with that, we're gonna end it here.
Woo.
Alright. Comments, questions, concerns, complaints. How did we feel? How we doing with today's session? What do we think?
Good, yeah.
Yeah.
Righty.
Did we decide that we're going up to Skola?
Skola, yes. I believe that is where you guys decided to go next.
Yeah.
I think
We
that.
want our doggies. And I guess I should probably kill my wife or something like that.
Yeah.
Whoa, could not be me.
It's not like I want it to be me, but a god really decided, this is your punishment now.
Yeah, that is true.
You ever
Alright.
just piss off a Jesus?
Like every day, man.
No, same. I
Okay.
exist. I breathe. He's like, oh my god, you have a tattoo? Gross. You have piercings? Gross.
Gross.
You like
Alright.
women? Gross.
Yeah, I was just
Hate
gonna
it.
say I think of a woman fondly. Ew.
Yeah. Ugh.
I'm gonna go do the ending stuff and then I'll be back.
Yes. No.
Okay. So, with that, I'm gonna end here. We're gonna go raid Ollie. She is currently playing and just chatting, I think, actually. Just talking. Love Ollie. She's great. She also is in her own D&D campaign with Freya. She's super sweet. Yeah, go give her some love, and I will be back on Tuesday, probably with more Claire Obscure. Goodbye.